What's happening, people? Johnny Styles here. It is Friday, May 6th, 2022, and you know what that means. Thank you one more time for being here live on YouTube. I haven't been on my YouTube channel in ages. I've been on other people's YouTube channels and I've done plenty of shows, but being here live on my own channel has been something that I haven't done in ages. And I'm happy to be doing this one more time with you. If you're watching the show, you know that the show is looking really good. I have no problem right now with the side angle camera. The camera looks to be the camera's cuts has been doing good. If you haven't, looked on and seen what the show kind of looks like, I can kind of show you really quick. The show looks like this. Look, beautiful coloring. I am not obviously going to post on the show, but I just want to let you know that I'm watching the show as it's going completely live on NPC News Online. And it's really easy. What you have to do is watch the show and then listen to me and listen to the commentary. One thing that they did is that since they're streaming this, they can put any music and it won't get shadow banned by YouTube or whatever, because I'm sure some of the competitors have a music. The DJ, I think it's Freddie Mac, because I saw him and he's great at doing music for these competitors. If you have the chat box open on YouTube, you can check him out. You can write comments there and I can try to address them. I can actually put them on camera and I can put you guys on there on blast. The show has been going really good. And as I said earlier in the story, head judge Steve Weinberger, Tyler Mannion, and Sandy Rinaldi, they're all there. And it seems to be a good judging table. Right now, this is one of the best judging tables in the world. This is one of the most prestigious show of all time. I think we're about to start the show. Yes, the DJ is awesome. Indeed, I think it's Freddie Mac. And it's one of those things that a lot of promoters don't take into consideration. Let's see, Catherine is here, straight from Puerto Rico. IFBB Pro, Catherine Lebron, one of the best. She should be on this stage, absolutely. As you can see, they're setting up the stage right now. So the stage is being set up. Well, this should be good. And let's go. Let's do this shit. Oh, I already talked. Oh, YouTube. Come on, baby. All right. Here we have all the girls in comparisons. One of the comparisons that people wanted to see, of course, it's none other than Sunny Andrews and Marisa Andrews, sisters. Julia is there. Cass Martin's there. I have the list on here with me with my red pen so I can write everything down. They're doing the quarter turns right now. Every girl's doing the right quarter turn. Look at that. Instead of doing the quarter turn in the front pose, as you've seen last week, as I did that video. Now they're doing the back pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're doing the first 6 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including Devon Martin, which won last week. And like I said, compared in this lineup, she looks a little bit smaller than usual. And there she is doing her front side bikini wellness pose, which again I defended in that sense. All right, Cass Martin looks great. Julia looks great. Sonny looks great. It's one of those things, and we got to wait for the call outs. And let's see, the lighting is good. I like the lighting. I like this lighting a little bit better than the Memorial Auditorium that we used to do the show years prior. So I'm guessing now we'll see Shayla Martin, Celeste Morales, Jasmine Payne, Lori Penn, and Julian Winston. Let's see how these girls run up the stage. They're coming up right now, as you can see them. The stream looks good, guys. If you're not watching, go get the stream. Everybody looks to be good. Let's see. They're switching cameras. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. I had Shayla Martin winning last week, absolutely, and she seems to be improved from last week. Here we go, quarter turn to the right, Everybody's doing the pose. Some of them are hiding their hand while they're doing the quarter turns, and that's a mistake. You don't want to hide your glute when you're doing your quarter turns. Back pose, very good. I see very good glute ham tie-ins. Those teardrops are coming in today. I can see that for a reason. So a couple of new girls that we haven't seen in a little bit. Very good, very good, very sensual posing, which I knew was going to happen because this is the wellness category, of course. And the front pose again, one more time for these top five, last five competitors. They all look very good, very, very good. I'm happy with what I'm seeing right now. We're going to see the individuals right now, and you'll hear my play-by-play, no BS. And I think I'm going to do a star rating because it's their first impression, same as the judges. But again, like when you see these girls in comparisons, it's different because I can give a girl 3 stars and then she can get harder as the show progresses. And then I could do 4 stars depending on how she looks. So let's see, maybe I'll do, I have my own little paper. Look at that. I have my little judge paper. So let's see, maybe I'll do 1 and 1. Marissa Andrews comes to the stage. Color looks great. Liquid sun rays. She does her first pose. I would like to see that hip a little bit more out. Good presentation. She's walking in, setting up. Let's see. Good front pose. Very classy, very good. Kind of does the side transition like her sister. It's really cool. Glutes and hams. We've seen her a little bit tighter, but she's there. She's not too hard, not too soft. Fleck with the hair, the walk through. Yes, very good. Great calves, great quads. She looks great. She looks great, honestly. The strive that Marissa has done in the last 5 months with Team Ludacris has been that, like ludicrous. It has been crazy. Marissa has done crazy leaps and bounds in her physique. So now from Jacksonville, Florida, Sonny Andrews, he's going to come over, and it's going to be cool. This is really cool to see sisters in the wellness division. The problem with Sonny, as I said, was always her walk. So we got to see what's going to happen here. Okay, front pose on Sonny Andrews. She's walking. She's gotten a little bit better in the walk. She's still a little bit jumpy. Front pose is really good. Really good front pose. You can see the side glute. You can see the striations in the quads, side pose. Nailed it. The color is a little bit light on her, basically. Back pose. She's a little bit softer than we've seen her, but I think the judges like that on her. I think the judges like her being a little bit softer. She's walking to the back a little bit faster, but that back pose is just, she's nice, big, round, and full. Calves are on point. Abs are on point. Shoulders are capped. And the walk is really good. She is in shape. But I believe this is what the judges wanted from her. I believe that what the judges wanted from her was to come in a little bit softer than she used to come prior to other shows, because she's come crazy hard and she still hasn't won those shows. So far, I like Sonny, how she's looking. Julia Chitara, top 4 in the world. Sonny's top 3, top 4 in the world. Straight from Brazil. Amazing coloring by Liquid Sun Rays. One more time. Abs are chiseled, shredded. Front pose is good. She has made some improvements, but her leg is still a little bit thin from the front. Side turn, glute is popping. She's not as hard as we've seen her, but her glutes have gotten bigger. From the back, her glutes have gotten bigger. Her calves are in there. Glute ham tie-in, very good. Very sharp in a way, but at the same time, she looks a little bit soft. It's between her and Sonny right now. But again, it's like these competitors, we've seen them harder, but maybe the feedback that they've been getting from the judges are that they need to be softer. So they both, Sonny and Julia, have improved from the Arnold and the Olympia, but they seem a little bit softer. So maybe this is the look that you're looking for. Now, 114 from Canada, Cassandra Gillis. You've seen me talk about this girl plenty of times. You've seen me talk about her. She's amazing. And she's gotten robbed. Absolutely. She's gotten robbed in some shows. She looks great. Great blonde Canadian, good calves, good cap delts. Um, she's good. She's good. I like that front side post she does. Front post is good. You can see the calves. You can see the quads. Side post again, turning the hips a little away. She looks good. Oh, she's going from she's posing a little bit too quick. A little bit too quick. She's going from the back now. A little bit flat from the back. Her calves are good, but I would like to see more hamstring on her. Her glutes are great. Quads from the back are great. Calves are great, and her side pose is great. Quarter turn is great. He's walking now forward. Good walk. Good presentation. I like her. I like her. So far, I have Sunny, Julia, and Cassandra right there for that first call out. Her posing can still be a little bit better. Absolutely. Renee Harshey from Gilbert, Arizona. Let's see. Let's see how Renee looks. As you can see, the stream looks great. Go buy it. NPC News Online stream looks great. Renee, let's see. I haven't seen a lot of quad definition. Maybe when she walks, very little quad definition. Let's see her pose from the side. A little bit smaller, especially in the whole leg development. Good abs, good arms, good cap delts. Her glutes are they're okay. They're not as big and full, but they're okay. Hamstrings, I barely see a little bit of hamstrings. Good calves and good walk straight from the back, but her conditioning doesn't seem to be to my liking at the moment. She does look good, don't get me wrong. It's just she is not, in my opinion, she's not hard enough. Very pretty girl, very good presentation. Devin Martin from Mount Vernon, New York. She is your winner from last week's Warrior Show. Here she is. Her walkthrough. I'm not impressed with her walkthrough. She still looks like she's walking like a little bit jumpy. From the front, if you can see that from the front, she has crazy delts, and when she stands there, she looks like a figure girl to me. Here's her famous, her famous side angle pose, which she actually changed for a second to the other side. And now she does the real technical front pose. She's too big in the upper body, in my opinion. When she does this side angle pose, she still looks very up and down, very figure-ish to me. Great quads. She has a little bit too much oil on her. Needs calf development. Striations on glutes. Her glutes are striated from the back. Her calves are okay, but they need to get better, in my opinion. Her glutes are crazy striated. Holy moly. She's trying to do like a Franciola type of look back. She is good. She's good. She can still be better. Her upper glute needs to come up. I don't care if it's striated or not. It's just she needs more size in her glutes. Now, Sheila Martin, straight from Hollywood, Florida. I thought Shayla destroyed Devon last week, like not hands down. And I think Shayla looks way better here now than she looks, especially in the Warrior Show. Let's see. There, like the color, good presentation, good bikini. She's shredded. This girl is shredded. Her posing is a little bit up and down. Great, big cap delts. There's a weird lump on her right. I don't know, her right like glute, little side on the glute. Great calves. Seriously tremendous teardrop from the glute and hamstring. Very jumpy, walking to the back, very quick, very fast. Good calves. I don't know what that type of lump is. I don't know. It just seems very weird, especially when she does the quarter turn pose. I don't know if that's gonna affect her. These judges don't play games. She looks good. Aside from that, she's on conditioning, absolutely. But there's a weird lump on her right upper side glute, kinda. I don't know if that's gonna be affecting her placement, but she looks great. She is by far the most conditioned athlete in the entire show right now. And we have 4 girls left. This is Celeste Morales from Texas. I haven't seen her in a show this year, I believe. Let's see. He does the side pose. Let's see. With a black bikini. Sometimes the black bikini is not the best because the background is black. I don't know if you guys are watching. You can get lost in the background doing that. Let's see a side pose. She didn't hold it as long. Front pose. I can't see lines. Good abs. Great abs. You see, I like her upper body. This to me is it's a good upper body for a wellness competitor instead of being no crazy cap delts. Let's see, she's turning from the back. Her calves need to get better. Great glute ham teardrop, but her calves are non-existent. She needs to work on that as soon as possible. She does have muscle. She just needs to get bigger. That's all. Her walkthrough is very slow, very sensual, very good. So far, so good. But yeah, if you see that in a second, I can put a few seconds. Her calves need better development. It's one of those things that, as the category grows, this is something that you need to, take care of no matter what. Her side pose is still being affected by standing too up and down. She needs to stick the hip a little bit more out. Let's see. Her walkthrough is good. Color is good. I like her color. Yeah. It's one of those things. You gotta realize all these competitors, the category is still really new. So we don't know. We can speculate, but we don't know. We really don't know. She should be holding the stomach when she's walking. Jasmine Payne from District Heights, Maryland, coming right up. I like that. I like this look. I like the blonde hair on her. I really do like it. It's kind of cool. Look at that. Beautiful. She looks great. Great coloring. Cap delts. Great abs. Great side pose. Great lines. Great hamstrings. Amazing glutes. Her quads can still be a little bit bigger. She's doing the Elba Paca move, which is basically the side to the back post. Great teardrop from glute and hamstrings. Her calves need absolutely a lot of work. Her calves need, the reasoning, which I'm telling you this, it's because I can see the calves working. All the gastro muscles are there. All she needs to do is get them bigger. But again, it's genetics. It play a lot with what we're doing here, what we're working with. It's one of those things that it works, period. You have to do calves. But she looks good. She looks good. I like this girl. She's, good charisma on stage. Big, bright smile. One of the best in the industry that I've seen. Sometimes you see girls that are on stage and they don't even smile. So you're showing the world that you're happy to be there. You have to be smiling. We got Lori Penn from Bowie, like David Bowie, Maryland. She is coming out with a blue bikini. She's coming out with a blue bikini. Let's see how she looks. If you're not buying the live stream, please do. It's totally worth it. It looks freaking great. So please go buy it on NPC News Online. It's one of those things that you understand. Getting crazy messages from everybody. Let's see. Lori Penn looks not conditioned enough. She needs more size on her quads. She needs to have better conditioning. She doesn't look as comfortable up there on stage. Glutes need to get bigger. Calves are okay. Justin is here. Justin, say hi. It's because of you that I'm not in Pittsburgh right now, buddy. But I love you, and that's why I'm here taking care of you. And I'm here with all you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here and for listening to the voice of reason, the Godfather of Wellness, the one and only. No BS here. All right, so Lori needs to get better. She needs to bring conditioning. This is I don't think this is a good package to bring into any show. Let's see. Justin agrees, right, Justin? There you go. And last but not least, Judy and Winston from Sunrise, Florida. I lived in Sunrise, Florida a couple of years ago. There you go. She comes over. She has humongous cap delts. She has, I'm waiting for her to step into the light because they all step out of the light. Her tan can be a little bit darker. Her tan can be a little bit darker. Her posing can still be better. Not sticking the hip out. Great quads. But again, it's the same thing with these type of competitors. She still looks, her glutes have to be bigger. Glutes need to be way bigger. Calves are okay. I can see the hamstrings. Posing needs to be better. Posing needs work. And like I was saying, some of these competitors do have, future in the category, but they look figure-ish to me. So I will take time off just to build a wellness body. Let me see what you guys are saying. Veronica's here. Let's see. I agree 100% with you. Absolutely. The front post does matter. And you can't do this side thing here. Not here. Not with these judges. Let me see. I love Sunny, but from the cheeks down, she's a bit ventriloquist. Popular question here because anyone's offended nowadays. How much does facial beauty part in? I value facials. I'll tell you one thing. This is still a beauty contest. It's still a beauty contest no matter what. So if you're watching the show, your hair, your makeup, your tanning, all these things work. All these things come into fruition. Now we're going to see them so we can do the whole thing with the callouts. Let's see who you have. You can write them here in the comments and see who you have. Because at the moment, I'll have Julia, I'll have Sunny, I'll have Cassandra, Renee, and I'll add Devon there. I'm not sure if they're going to add Sheila because of that weird lump that she has on her body. But let's see. Let's see. Right now, I'm confident that Steve Weinberger is there and Tyler Mannion are there. Shannon Day is saying that the head judge is Sandy Williamson, but since Sandy is there, she has Tyler and Weinberger right next to her. So I'm sure they're all going to talk about it. Here we go. The godfather of wellness, of course. So we got Sunny. We got Sunny Andrews. We got Julia Shitara. We got Cassandra Martin. And look, we have, I think this is Jasmine. Wow, that's great. That's really good. Okay, quarter turn to the right. Sunny is totally winning this pose. As you can see, she is turning the hip. And Cassandra and Julia are not. Let's see from the back. From the back. Cassandra and Julia are much taller than Sunny Andrews. But I would give it to Sunny as well. Let's see. Jasmine looks really good. Side shot. Let's see. Oh, don't you guys think I called it once again? Julia and Sunny. I would like to see a comparison with Cassandra and Julia. But look at that. They just changed Cassandra and Julia. Wow, this is crazy. All right. So now, as you can see, Cassandra's she's actually turning a little bit more. But when it goes from the back, this is where it looks good for Sunny Andrews and Julia and Cass. Jasmine looks good. She's not there yet, but I can see where conditioning plays a factor here, and they're all conditioned. They're all good. Quarter turn to the right. This is where Sunny kills all these girls, honestly, especially from the hanging glute. See the hanging glute right there? Cassandra's way straight up, and Julia's way straight up. That, my friends, is something that a lot of girls need to fix. You cannot be standing way too up and down. You got to stick your hip out so that gives the glute the actual roundness. Let's see what's going to happen here, people. If you are not watching the stream, you should go watch the stream because it's very well worth it. And look, they're having the front camera right there, dead center, so you can watch the entire thing instead of doing the side angle pose. Here we go. They haven't changed Sunny, and that's it. That's the first call out. Sunny Andrews stayed dead center, and they switched Cassandra and Julia. I am not going to come out here and say that, Sunny has it because we've seen things happen in this hobby we call sport that can be different and things can change. But at the moment, I believe that the battle is with Julia and Cassandra because they're very much similar to their bodies. Right now, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Marissa is in there with Renee. Listen to this. And let's see what you guys think of this. Devon Martin, which won the show last week, she wasn't even in this top lineup. Nothing. She is actually now in the second call out, and she's doing battle with Marissa Andrews. Now she's doing the same weird pose. Look, she's doing that same pose all over again, people. Marissa is in the middle, so that means that Marissa is actually probably winning this one right here. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm giving you clips of 3-4 seconds so you guys can see that the stream is good. Here's Marissa again with her side pose, very similar to her sister, and it destroys all the girls that are not. Look, Devon Martin again doing that pose that is not the front pose. They're putting her in the middle now, which I don't even understand how this is happening, honestly, because that should not look. Wow, this is something I'm gonna have to talk to again. And the weird thing is that Sandy's right there. Sandy should be calling out that and being like, you know what? All competitors face the front. Every single competitor has to face the front. You cannot be doing this pose. Or who knows? Maybe that's why she's being penalized. Maybe that's why she's being penalized and not even being in that first call out. And, they moved Sheila around. So now Sheila's next to Devon. And that's kind of like the rematch. Sandy doesn't know who's calling right now. She doesn't understand the numbers, I guess. Devon is out. Marissa's out. And here are Devon Martin. Let me see who else. I'm going to call the last call to 122. Yeah, there was a guy that comments on all my Wellness Observer Live, and there's a guy comments. He's from the UK. He had like Devon Martin winning, and he's like doing promos for her and stuff. And it's like, it's one of those things that you got to let people talk and you got to let people rise and fall. I never questioned it because I knew that Devon is not ready for this class. She is not there. But fans will always be fans, and that's what you have to learn and respect. That all these girls, they have their respective fans. That's why the whole deal with girls pulling out of the show, like Jarishna and Angela, if it wasn't for me that put that out there, people didn't know. And these fans, some fans were going to go to the show to see Jarishna and Angela do battle again. And if they didn't let people know, how will fans react when they got there and they realized that their athletes are not going to be there? So, yeah, it would have been fun. It would have been fun to have all these girls again doing battle because Jarishna and Angela would have been right up there. Here we go with the last call out, people. We got Cassandra and Sunny Andrews. Holy moly. Sunny Andrews all day long right here. Cassandra looks great, but we've seen her harder. Absolutely. Let's see what else from the bag. Sunny, bigger, rounder, fuller, calves, oil, everything. It's one of those things that you got to realize posing is winning right now for Sunny in size and conditioning. I've always loved Cassandra. You guys know I've done crazy play-by-plays with her because I believe in the Olympia and the Arnold she should have placed better. And I think she's getting the great recognition here. Sunny Andrews and Cassandra Gillis, both looking absolutely phenomenal. They deserve to be up there. Cassandra, we've seen her a little bit harder before, but it's one of those things. It's one of those things that you do show after show, and the judges will recognize that. And that does it, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen some of the best competitors in the IFBB Pro League. We've done this play-by-play live right here for you guys. Thank you for watching one more time. I set this little clip, this little window here, so you guys could see that it's a good stream, that I'm watching it live as we're talking. I'm not making this up. If you guys can, go to the NPC News Online and watch the show. I will be doing the 5-star ratings probably after the show ends, because we kind of want to see what's going to happen. But thank you so much for joining me. This has been a great pleasure to being here with you guys. And, you know, all these people that are here commenting, I love you guys. So at the moment, here's what I have. I have Sonny Andrews winning. I have Cassandra Gillis on second place. I have Julia Shitara on fourth. And according to the play-by-play of the judges, Jasmine Payne from Maryland, she seems like fourth. I'm happy with that situation. I like that the judges are giving Cassandra Gillis the exposure that she needs. Julia could have come to this show and probably beat everybody because she's gotten better. It's just she kind of like faded. And that's why I haven't given star ratings right now, because that's what's happening. When a competitor comes out and walks, next thing you know, she looks great. But when she turns to the back, onto the side, when she's actually doing comparisons, one or two things can happen. Either she can get better or she can get softer, so harder or softer. Julia kind of faded in the comparison rounds. And Shayla Martin, which had the best conditioning in the entire show, had a weird lump in her right, almost side glute. I don't know what's happening with that, but I do know that the judges are very aware of that. Let's see. All Miami girls went from bikini to wellness overnight. Absolutely. And expect more bikini girls to jump into the wellness class. You know why? Because a lot of the girls that are in bikini, they love to train, especially train legs. And when you're in bikini, you probably cannot train as hard as you would train in wellness because you're limited to a certain look. And so the more the girls realize that they can train more, they can eat more, they can be free in the gym and they can train, then, hey, that's going to be one of the things to look forward to. This has been Johnny Styles, the godfather of wellness, the one and only. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned to the Wellness Observer Live. And stay tuned for the show. Thanks for watching.